lot about, finding your questions in what you're researching and trying to figure out your answers for them. It's not like a teacher hands you a sheet and says, do this.
It's about thinking. That's what the class teaches you to do. Think about something, really question what you're seeing in the world.
Instead of a teacher going out and telling us and giving us notes about stuff, it's more of a conversation class. It's a lot more student driven, and the teacher will just throw out a topic and we'll pretty much spend a class debating it with textual evidence, with personal opinions, personal experiences, and it makes it for a cool class.
It really makes you think. You never leave there thinking about what's going on in the next class. It's always wow, that was a cool discussion we had, or that was interesting, or I'm gonna go home and research this, and it makes you think. It makes you think deep, which is fun.
A one-on-one time thing, and so I can really get the help I need without being in class and being too embarrassed to ask about a question that maybe everybody else knows about but I don't. And that's a big thing for me. My dad tells me not to be afraid to ask questions, but sometimes it's just, I don't know, I just feel reluctant because I don't want to sound like the dumb one. So this advisory period allows me to ask questions without being ashamed.
I expected to be on my own a lot, and it's not just group stuff. It is a lot of individual work, but there's definitely a large help system that you can use.
A lot of times in other classes, since there's so many other people, if you're gone, you just can't get caught up because the teacher just keeps going. Where in IB, the teacher takes some time to make sure you're doing good.
And since you share so many similar classes, you know what the work is, and if you miss a day, everyone can help you that's in IB.
The help has always been there if it's needed, and I feel no problem with asking questions.
The program does give the teachers a lot more leeway to go where they want to, and that helps a lot with, especially some of the teachers can be very creative with what they assign, and it's a lot more fun than I thought school could be.
A lot more freedom to kind of do what we want and talk to our teachers and really work with them, and they're great with working with us and making sure that we know the material well, and if you have any suggestions, you can just talk to your teachers, and chances are they'll try to incorporate it into your upcoming.
IB says, okay, there's a problem. You need to figure out a way of solving that problem. They don't really care if you do it in the way that they tell you to or a different way, which allows for more creativity.
You kind of become like a family with the people you're with, and you really understand each other, and you're there for each other.
All really just kind of a family, which is cool. We all work together really well and form a really cool group of guys, or group of kids.
Well, what I was surprised about is how close our IB class is. The first day I came, I was just oh, there's a ton of guys here. This is gonna be awkward. There's only me and Leanne. And even me and Leanne, we weren't that close then. And so I'm 2 years with these people, this is gonna be so great. But we're closer than ever.
And if you want your year to be fun, you want it to be interactive, you want your class to become your family, then you've got to work at that, and you've got to spend some time doing it. And that's something that IB really encourages. And if you're willing to do that, then IB is definitely the place you want to be.
You're more interested in it if you make it. If you make it happen, then you want to do it instead of having the teacher tell you what to do. So I don't know, I've enjoyed it a lot.
Schoolwork, it's been challenging, but it's been worthwhile.
I thought this was gonna be brain melting stuff when you really don't have to destroy yourself. You don't have to stay, you don't have to be studying all the time. You don't have to devote your life to school.
For me and for I think a lot of students, IB's a fun, cool, unique way to go.